Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a very quick Bitcoin price review. We're going to go ahead and look at a couple other assets as well, just because there's a lot of correlation across the markets. I'm also going to be telling you about more Celsius promos, and I'm going to be telling you why I am holding off on transferring my Ethereum over. There might be a bigger opportunity, but I am going to go ahead and try to find some clarity within the promotion code. And once I figure that out, I will give you guys the clarity, because there might be an opportunity to take advantage of all three Ethereum promotion codes. So let's go and look at the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting just at just over $38,400. So let's see here. The high of the day on Bitcoin was $38,785. So we are pretty close to the high of the day. I love this action right here because we're seeing this green moving average getting really close to crossing over this red moving average. This right here was a nice entry point as this green 3 started trading above the green 2. That was at approximately 37,300. So I don't think that Bitcoin will make a higher high on the daily chart on this particular sequence. And when I say sequence, I mean approximately 9 candles. But I would see it maybe, getting to like 39.40, pulling back for a few days, and then maybe making a higher high, or maybe an additional sequence to make a higher high. So I'm just staying patient, not trading in this sort of choppiness. I definitely don't find it worth it, but it's just fun to see exactly where the price is going to go. I would love to see this. This is a 4-hour chart here. I would like to see this green 2 trade above the green 1, the high of the this one candle is the 38,785 to make a higher high. So the 4-hour chart is looking pretty decent. This is a 1-hour chart on Bitcoin, which looks really good, nice and strong. I would anticipate a little bit of a pullback, a few hours of pullback, and then maybe some more room to the upside. And hopefully Bitcoin will kind of do its own thing after the traditional markets close, which is in just a few minutes here. Let's go and take a look at SPY. Because obviously, right, Bitcoin is up today, SPY was up today, marijuana stocks were up today. So this is the daily chart here on SPY. This looks really good to me. This green 2 trading above the green 1. We are getting a little bit closer to that green moving average crossing above the red. So, a potential, things are looking decent. So potential of some more bullish action throughout the week. But I'm definitely not holding my breath with everything that's been going on recently. The 4-hour chart looks good. I like this higher high here. I like this green crossing over the red. So this price action here is looking really nice. Look at the 1-hour chart on SPY here, making a higher high. So across the board, looking quite good here. Let's go ahead and take a look at, you can see across the board here, marijuana stocks were up today. I bought like maybe $4,000 or $5,000 worth of marijuana stocks a few months ago. They've all done terrible. They're all down probably like 50% or more. But for me, it's a long-term hold, something that I just plan on holding for the long term. And I might, potentially add a little bit to these positions. I have some Tilray, I have a little bit of VFF, I have some CGC. So those are just some that I'm holding. But that's just a long-term play. That position's already majorly down. So Tesla was up majorly today. 9.26%. So I would love to see it make a higher high. What was interesting was Tesla had a really bad day. I believe it was Friday. And it was actually just a bunch of positive news that came out when it came to the financials. For example, like their margins were better even with supply chain issues, which is like a massive accomplishment. But, things just sometimes never make sense when it comes to the stock market. You can think that, you're going to guess in the right direction, but you just never know. So that's enough for my price review. I mentioned in my previous video how you can get free Ethereum with these promo codes on Celsius. So I have a link down below if you'd like to join Celsius. These promos are for new members and they're also for existing members. So I plan on taking advantage of this. I was initially wanting to do the $20,000 for the $600, but I had someone in the comments bring to my attention that you can actually take advantage of all 3 of these. So I called Celsius today, so I can also tell you guys a little bit about my experience when it came to Celsius customer service. So first I tried, to open up this messaging thing right here, and it was like a little bit overwhelming. like, I don't know if you can get eventually to a real person, but like I would ask a question and then it would just send like so many messages, and like as I was trying to like type a response, it just kept on sending more and more and more, and I'm like, okay, I don't think there's any way to get to a person. There might be, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call. I got through fairly quickly on the call, and I asked the questions about this Ethereum promotion, and I clicked the promotion line. But unfortunately, the person did not know the exact answer, which I appreciated them forwarding me to someone else. So they sent in a ticket, and I was supposed to hear back within 3 business days on Celsius if I could take advantage of all 3 of those promo codes. So when it comes to the promo codes, there's a lot actually. There's not just this one for Celsius. There's quite a few other ones. So if you go to celsius.network/promos-rules, you can see here there's all these different promotion codes, and once you log into your Celsius account, at the top it says promotions, and you could click that and then you can enter any of these. So transfer $100 or more of any supported asset and you'll receive $10 in BTC. For this particular one, you have to transfer the funds within 30 days of activating the promo code, and then you must maintain an account balance equal to or greater, and that is for 30 days. You cannot withdraw those for 30 days. And then if you transfer 400, you can get $50. Transfer 25,000, you can get 500. If you transfer $250,000 and leave it in there for 90 days, you can get $2,000 in BTC. And then these are the 3 Ethereum promotion codes, which I'm in the process of trying to find out if I could utilize all of them. But basically, what I need to find out is, do I need to like activate one code and then make the transfer and then activate another code? Can I send all the money at once? Because I also have to consider fees in all of this. So looking forward to getting back to you on that matter so that we can find out the best way to take advantage of these promo codes that Celsius has to offer. I've had my Celsius account for over a year now, but always remember, not your keys, not your coins. I watched about an hour of Celsius previous AMA, and I really like what they're doing. So one thing that I was super impressed about when it came to Celsius was there was like, 13,000 customers that had margin calls on their loans is what I believe that I understood. And they actually were communicating with all of those customers and trying to work with them so that they didn't get liquidated. And I think they said like since the big drop in Bitcoin, like they're down to like 150 emails of the whole liquidation thing and them specifically working with people. Because, you know, the CEO is basically saying like, we're not motivated to liquidate these loans, which, I mean, it's true, right? If a bunch of people get liquidated and they potentially have the opportunity to fix the issue or whatever it is, add funds to their account in a reasonable amount of time, it's like anyone that gets liquidated on the site is going to probably hate Celsius forever. And I mean, it's just how the market goes, and for some reason, people don't like to take responsibility for their actions, but that's just something that I've noticed over time. So, like I said, I've been using Celsius for a year, and I've had a positive experience, and I have gained like 0.7 of a Bitcoin referring people. So it's a really cool way to add to your Bitcoin position, and I really appreciate all of you that have so far used my sign-up link. So that is all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.